Hola, hola, hola. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're going to talk about self love and self care. We're starting the month of February, el mes del amor. And of course, we got to start it right. We got to start it like on point. Um, I think one of my passions, I think nowadays, is the self love journey. I cannot even explain how self love has changed me and shaped me into the person that I really want to be and in the person that I deserve to be and creating the life that I deserve. And if you don't know me, my name is Laura Rods and I am a private counselor and holistic life coach. And I help you create the life that you deserve through self love, self care, and inner work. So today, I want to start, the month of February, just sharing how you can start with this self love journey. I remember when I started, I didn't even know. Like, I was in therapy, and my therapist asked me to create a list of things that I loved about myself. I think she expected like 10, 15 things. I don't remember how many, but I only had like two or three. So it was horrible. I didn't really realize how bad my connection was with myself and how bad my relationship was with myself at that moment. And I connected the dots and I was like, oh man, like this is bad. Like I don't even like myself and I don't even know myself. Like I need to start getting better at this. I need to start just getting to know myself better. And I bought so many journals, and it's been a waste of money because none of the journals really fulfilled me or met my needs. And I hate repetition. I get bored very easy. So I decided to create my own self love, self care journal so I can create the things that I love. And this journal is based in positive psychology. So this is a journal that is going to allow you to create that positive image about yourself, create that positive connection, create that positive relationship. So it's a really, really good one. I recommend it. I do it all the time and I come back to it every single time because honestly, if I'm not bullshitting you guys, that's the one thing I struggle the most with is my self-love and my self-care. I feel that, like the life is busy outside, and my life has so much that I need to accomplish, I need to do, I need to take care of, that sometimes it's really, really impossible to prioritize my self-love, my self-care, my well-being. So, and of course, like I don't prioritize it because I think everything else, because it's a responsibility, I have to put that at the top of the list. So this is how the portada, like the what's it called, the main cover looks like. And then you're gonna have like some activities. And what I want to do today is, because this is more like engaging activities, and I want to start with one that it's not so much writing. I'm gonna start with this one, which is my 10 affirmations. So that's one of the activities that I love the most, and that I try to do it with all my clients in therapy. What is it that you are? Who are you? And I explore that with my clients, and I start asking questions about what makes you you, and what makes you unique, and who do you want to be. But before that, we try to, create establishment, create things that are going to help us and shape us, in a positive way. So this is positive psychology and also cognitive behavioral therapy. Your thoughts create your emotions create your experience, your behaviors or your reactions, or how you react to certain things. So what I do in this case with my clients is I want you to think about the you that was born and was sent to this world before society kicked in. Because the problem is that a lot of us, I mean, most of us are shaped, and I mean, 100% of us are shaped by society and our environments. So there is a side of me that wants to please in my society, that wants to please the people around me, that wants to do everything correct so I don't disappoint anyone. And there's also another side of me who is my real me, my spirit, the Laura that was born to live this life authentically. Who is that Laura? Who is that person that's firing, inside, and that's like passionate and is giving and is kind and is loving? And this allows me to recognize who I am, which are my strengths, and how can I live my life with my purpose and my own authenticity, I guess. So that's what I try to do with my clients. So when I think about this, in this journal, because it's not a therapeutic journal, it's more like it's more about loving yourself. I want you to think about the things that you are as a person. So if you think that your most or your biggest quality is, you're kind, then you go into right here. I am. So this already, I'm going to zoom in. So this already has the I am statements, and you're going to have 10 of them. So you already have the I am statements. So what you're going to do is you're going to just add the things that you think you are. So for example, in my case, one of the things that love about me is that I am very, very honest. And then I am also very kind. That deep. And then I am also enough. One of the things that I struggle with is that I don't think I am enough, and I don't do enough, and I don't give enough, or I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not like nothing enough. So I always, always, always try to come back to this statement. This is the first statement I do when I am doing my makeup, when I am doing my mirror work, when I am, doing other things that I need to be mindful, and I need to make sure that I remember to say, I'm enough, I'm enough, I'm enough. Another thing that I recently learned in my book club, that, oh my God, the book club is going so great. So we are reading a self-love book at this moment, and the author is saying how crazy enough, let me tell you, like I only know authors that write books about self-love that are females, and the book that we're reading is a male perspective of how he ended up loving himself and how he ended up creating this life for himself and loving himself. And I think the first step that he did when he says he was in a rough, I guess, patch in his life, and he was broke. He was a CEO, but his company failed. I think he broke up with his partner. Then one of his best friends died, and he was just lost. And those things truly happen in real life. Like you hear those kind of stories many times, but it is sometimes, and I want to believe this, that sometimes is God sending you those experiences so you can wake up and you can actually fulfill your mission here on earth. I know for a fact that when God takes something away from your life is because it is opening space to something bigger. So Anyway, so in my book club, I just started learning about this guy, how he ended up loving himself. And one of the things that he did was he started saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, every single moment of his day. Every time he caught himself thinking about something else that was not, like, important, he would come back to the I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. In the beginning, he said that it was awkward, but in the end, it truly changed his mind and his narrative about himself and about how he lived life. So I'm starting to do that now too. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself in the morning, in the night, and when before I go to sleep, when I wake up, all these things. Like, I'm trying to incorporate that into my routine, into my habits, into my rituals. But going here, then what you gonna say? I am, I guess, beautiful, or I am funny. If you think you're funny and you are, um, I think if you think that's one of your qualities in life, or I am smart, I am independent, if that's important to you, or I am loved. I love this one because a lot of us don't feel loved, don't feel like we good enough, or that we deserve, or that nobody love us, especially people who endured trauma, childhood trauma, like me. I grew up thinking like I didn't receive love when I was little. So I grew up thinking like nobody loves me, I'm not good enough, nobody loves me, I'm not good enough. So those are the main things that I try to repeat over and over and over and over again, because I need to rewire my brain. And then you can, continue the list as much as you can. And if you get stuck, let's say 9 and 10, you have no idea what else to write, and you are struggling like I did in the beginning. Like, I didn't know what I loved about myself, or who I was, or what I needed. And so I ended up, like, just putting three things on the page when my therapist gave me that homework. So if that is your case in this moment, do not worry about that. Leave them blank. Leave them blank, because the more you continue to do the activities here, the more you continue to do the journaling. So I want to show you here. I know this is all like activities, like just getting to know yourself, getting to know, like, about you, like doing more activities, but you also get journal prompts. So those are the ones that I truly enjoy about this journal. I do enjoy the activities too, of course, the trackers, things that I love. And, for example, this one is a self care, express your art page. So you can do whatever you want here. You can be creative, and you can do anything you want to do, like coloring, painting, drawing, anything that you will love to do here in this express your art page. For self-love, it's free. It's a free page, so I love that. And then, of course, like, for example, like your meditation, this is about meditation. So anyway, let me just go to the ones that I really, really like. So this is where you start getting a tracker, then a journal prompt, then another activity, then another journal prompt, and then another activity, and then another journal prompt. And with the journal prompts, you're gonna find that they very, very specific for self-love, for discovering who you are and who you want to be in this life. I notice, with my clients that come to therapy, sometimes I've seen people like in their 40s, in their 50s. I remember one person specific that I met, and this person was, I think, like 55, 58, maybe. And she was basically starting life again, divorced, quit her career, moved states, and I don't even know what else. Like, it was everything in her life. Like, she quit everything and decided to move to Texas to start at new. Imagine just being in that position where you can't even live in the same state that you used to live or in the same place, and you decide to quit everything to start anew by yourself in a new state where you don't know anyone, and then you start creating this, new life and a new you. And it inspired me, to be honest, even though it was a very sad case that I saw. She ended up, just doing a lot better and finding herself again. But getting to know herself, getting to know like her, like getting to start the self-love journey at that age, it must be really hard. I started my journey at 27 and I thought I was late. So this, I noticed that there are people that, they're in their 40s, in their 50s, and their 30s, and they still, don't have the self-love journey. They don't prioritize themselves. This journal is going to help you with that. This journal will help you create that connection that you need with your body, with your soul, with the spirit, with the mind. And the journal prompts are very, very specific to getting to know yourself. So for example, like this one here, it says list 5 things you are grateful for today. And no matter how big or small they are, there are things, there are miracles in your life. So you're going to find things like that. And then this one, let's say, it says write about a boundary you recently set that improved your well-being, and how did it feel to prioritize yourself in that way? So it gives you specific questions so you can get to know yourself better. For example, like if you never set a boundary before, at least you're going to start wondering, like, write a boundary. Like, I don't remember me setting a boundary. So what can I do to start setting boundaries? Do I need to set boundaries? And it starts ringing in your ear, like it's going to question you and it's going to bring that awareness. And if you haven't done that part, then at least you know that this space is blank for when you actually do it. It's waiting for you, and you're going to go through a process of getting to know yourself. Maybe in the beginning, you don't know what boundaries are. Maybe in the beginning, you don't know how to even set boundaries, or like how to even start, which, by the way, I'm going to talk about in this channel about boundaries. But, this month, I really want to concentrate on the self-love and how we treat ourselves, how we treat our bodies. And this journal is the perfect starting point. So if you want it, like, go get it. LauraRutz.com is the digital product. And then you can have it, a physical product. You can get it in Amazon, and it's it's Amazon.com/happiness and purpose. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini lesson of what to do, how to start creating the life that you deserve. Loving yourself is by getting to know yourself, getting to have that connection with yourself. Know who you are and start repeating those affirmations. I am enough. I am loved. I am kind. I am smart. I am the daughter of the mighty God. I always say that too. I am compassionate. I am funny. I am beautiful. I am good enough. Like, all the things that you are, start creating a list of them and then repeat them every single day. Every single moment that you can remember those, repeat them. Take the moments to do that. If you're doing self-care, repeat those affirmations. I am enough. I am pretty. I am beautiful. I am funny. I am smart. I am independent. I am powerful. I am anything that comes to you. Like, just keep repeating them and create that list of who you are. Who you are as a person matters, and that's going to shape you, and that's going to give you freedom. So I hope you loved this quick video, and mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.